Dear students, today I am going to explain the ratio analysis. In accountancy, ratio analysis I am going to explain today. Ratio analysis. What is the meaning of ratio? Ratio is a mathematical expression. Ratio is a mathematical expression of relationship between two related items. Ratio is a mathematical expression in relation with two related items. That is the simple meaning of ratio. In the ratio, we have to compare both the items. Quick asset, current asset. Current asset is equal to current asset, the current ratio is equal to current asset divided by current liability. So we have to compare both the items, assets and liabilities. Likewise, we have to compare both the items is called as ratio. We can compare assets and liabilities. We can compare with the this year profit and previous year profit. We have to analyze the internal asset, fixed asset, internal liabilities and external liabilities, fixed asset and current asset. Likewise, we have to compare both the items. It is called as ratio. So, ratio is a mathematical expression of relation between two related items is called as ratio. Once again I explain, ratio is the mathematical expression of relationship between two related items. Today I am going to explain two ratios. Number one, current ratio. Number two, quick ratio. So these two questions I am going to explain now. In this ratio analysis chapter, the important thing is you just study the formulas. If you know the formula, then only we can solve the question. The first question I want to give is current ratio. Current ratio is equal to current asset divided by current liabilities. Current ratio is equal to current asset divided by current liability. Then one more question we will study today. What is the meaning of quick ratio? Quick ratio is equal to quick asset divided by current liability. These are all the two questions we are going to study. Then our duty is just to classify what are the current assets, what are the current liabilities. I want to give one question, then only we can easily understand what are the current asset, what are the current liability. Current asset means the asset which is easily converted into cash is called as a current asset. For example, current investment, inventories, trade receivable, cash and cash equivalent, prepaid expenses, these are all considered as a current asset. Current liabilities are the current liabilities, trade creditors, bills payable, expenses payable, these are all the outstanding expenses, these are all the current liabilities. Then how do you calculate quick asset? Quick asset is equal to current asset minus stock and prepaid expenses. From the current asset, stock and prepaid expenses is deducted, we can get quick asset. Anyway, I want to give two questions today. We have to solve two questions. Question number one. Calculate current ratio. Calculate current ratio. The question is current assets are given one by one. The question itself, the current assets are given as well as current liabilities are given. First, current assets. Current assets. Current assets are current investment, 80,000. Inventories. In some problems, it is given as stock Inventory is 1,60,000. Trade receivable or bills receivable 4 lakh. Then cash and cash equivalent 1,20,000. Prepaid expenses 40,000. Then current liabilities are also given the question. Current liabilities. Trade creditors 1,60,000. Bills payable 1 lakh. Expenses payable 1,40,000. This is the question. From the above information, from the given information, we have to calculate current ratio. When this type of question is asked, first duty is to write the formula. Current ratio is equal to current asset divided by current liabilities. If you total the current asset, we can get the total current asset. If you total this, we can get current liabilities. First of all, you total this. If you total it, we can get 0, 0, 0, 0, 8, 14, 16, 20, balance 2, 3, 7, 8. 8 lakh rupees is the current asset. Current liabilities are 1,60,000, 2 lakh, 3 lakh, 4 lakh. Current liability is equal to 4 lakhs. In the answer sheet, you have to write all the current asset first, then all the current liabilities second. Then you write the formula. Current ratio is equal to current asset divided by current liability. The value of current asset is equal to 8 lakhs divided by current liability 4 lakh. We can cut 5 zeros. 1 4 is 4, 2 4s are 8. So the current ratio is equal to 2:1. So the current ratio, this is called as a liquidity ratio. Liquidity ratios are expressed in terms of proportion. 2:1. This is the answer. This is the first question. Then I have one more question. Try to do the second question also. Calculate quick ratio. Question number 2. Calculate quick ratio. Quick ratio. Calculate quick ratio. Total current liabilities. Total current liabilities is equal to 1 lakh. Total current asset is equal to 2,50,000. Current liability is equal to 1 lakh. Current liability is equal to 1 lakh. Current asset is equal to 2,50,000. Inventories. Inventories is equal to 50,000. Then prepaid expenses. Prepaid expenses is equal to 15,000. This is the question. From this question, we have to calculate quick ratio. First duty is we have to write the formula for calculating quick ratio. Quick ratio is equal to quick asset divided by current liabilities. Current liabilities. Quick asset. Current liability is given in the question, so 1 lakh. It is given in the question, current liability. Quick asset is equal to, we write another formula. Quick asset is equal to current asset minus inventories minus prepaid expenses. Current asset, the value of current asset is equal to 2,50,000 minus inventories is equal to 50,000 minus prepaid expenses is equal to 15,000. So next step, 2,50,000 minus 65,000 is equal to 1,85,000. So quick asset is equal to 1,85,000. 1,85,000. Current liability is equal to 1 lakh. Then we can cut these 3 zeros and bring these 3 zeros. Then we can cut 2 zeros and put a point here. That is equal to 1.85 is to 1. Very, very important. We never write 1.81. We have to compare both the quick asset and the quick liabilities. So 1.85 is to 1 is the answer. Dear students, likewise some other questions are given in our textbook. We have to solve remaining questions. If time permits, I will do the remaining question in the next class. So today itself you have to study these 2 illustrations which is given in the textbook and 2 problems given in the back side of the question. Likewise we have to solve 4 questions today itself. Thank you.